Farming Up the Hill. I'm Ron. So, unfortunately, the beehives didn't make it over the winter. Did some fundamental rookie mistakes, did some stuff, so we are going to install 3-pounders in each hive. So what we're coming up here to do right now is just prep them a little bit. Open up the hives. We're going to take off a few things here. We're going to end up leaving these top boxes on.
Oh yeah, they died quick.
Yeah. Because it's still going to be cold up here. So we're going to remove these and take these boxes back with us. I'll have to get a few tools and stuff and just do a little cleanup. Nothing too much. I'll get suited up because I'm sure I'm going to make these guys upset when I put them in. Fairly quick. I don't want to take a lot of time. Like I say, we're pretty high, so we're going to want to leave
Cake.
We can't put the liquid stuff on here. We can't do it, so because it's just going to freeze. And we're running the small reducer on here.
Sorry.
But anyway, need to go get a few of my tools, start prepping this a little bit better, and we'll get going and make it quick. I'll have to suit up. Alright, so guys, what I'm doing now is I got my pollen patty. This helps them out to get started. You know, last year I took this paper off, which is totally unnecessary, found out. So this year we're going to do it right. Feed it periodically, so we'll put them in here, and I'll place them in once I get everybody in here ready to go. So I'll pull out the bees. Everything's stuck together, so the wind does not help. Container of bees, however you want to look at it. What we gotta do is take this out. The queen's in a little holder here. So we're gonna start by removing this. And the feed can. Don't need it. So we've got plenty of feed in it, sounds like. And then we'll remove the queen. On getting our bees out of here. Very interesting. Alright. There we go. So this is our queen. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to fly around. So we're going to install her. And this kind of just goes over. There is a little box you can put them in. Now this one doesn't have the candy, so we have to put it up so they can feed her as we go along. So starting to get cold here, so we're going to work diligently on trying to get these bees in this box. And I'm probably taking them off pretty good. There's different ways to do it. unfortunately, we don't have the time to just let it sit here and then flow. So what we're going to do is we're going to help them out a little bit. And we're going to dump them out. Want to get the majority of them in there. That's kind of the goal. Like I say, I'm probably taking them well off. Yeah, they don't want to come out. Of course, I'm not sure I blame them. Do better. So, put in a few frames. That's the hooker. See, they want to be able to be fed. They should be able to easily get to her, feed her through this scenario here. I'm not sure if I can get this one in there or not. Let me see. Doesn't appear to be. So we'll just do this like this. Stick the rolling patty right here. And like I said, we're still expecting snows and stuff. So what we're going to do is it's not going to get as cold as it would in harsh winter. So I'm just gonna put this candy up here, see what they can do with it, and we'll just put this box right back on top. I'm gonna double check that I didn't accidentally knock her down with these things, and they should help hold her in place. And then, like I said, after about 5 days, we'll come up and release her. But we just have these ratchet straps that we have here. And this is how it should have looked for the winter. And this is where myself made a major mistake, because there's lots of altitudes, and what works good in one altitude doesn't necessarily work at the other, because once again, it's like I say, I'm at 10,000. Where I picked up the bees at is about 5,000. So, is what it is. And now we'll just leave this guy here. Hey guys. Hopefully they'll come out and get inside that hive. And we'll move on to the next one. We'll do the exact same thing. So we'll grab another thing of bees. And it's starting to get a little cool. That's sorry I'm not doing a lot better job of giving you a bunch of good information. But I want to get these closed up. These have been out a lot longer than I'd like to have them out. But it is what it is when you live far enough away. So once again, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to come up here. Knock them down. I've never been really good with gloves. This can still have a lot of fluid in them. That's good news. I like to have lots of feed for them. There's our queen again. Doing nicely. We're just going to set her right down here. And once again, we're just going to give them a little tap. Knock them down inside here. We could get the majority of these guys to survive. They're doing a nice job on starting to climb on everything, so hopefully front, and hopefully they'll come out and try to be part of the queen's world. Got here. much insulation. It's always the roof that they concentrate about, because that's where the majority of our heat loss is. It's out the roof. So these guys hooked up here. We're getting our strap going so we can anchor these down. Finish it off. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Let's see what we can do here. Back to back. Put these cans up here. If they need that fluid, it's here for them. But I'm going to double check my boxes before I leave. Lined up nicely, and that gives them a much better chance of making it. We sure like to give them every chance we can. There is quite a few bees on the ground here where they're coming out of the pens, but not a whole lot I could do to help them, unfortunately. So guys, that's really about it. We got them installed. Like I said, I needed to do it before the wind really kicked in and stuff. So yeah, believe it or not, this isn't really kicked in. I'll clean these guys up. I don't like how they look. I see some stuff on them that I don't like, so I'm not going to use them right now. Clean them up and do my best to be able to reuse them. That's my goal, to do that. Hopefully that I won't make any mistakes, and we'll have a little more success. I really thought one of my biggest problems was there wasn't a queen. I firmly believe this one did not have the queen in it. This one definitely did. Just my stupidity once again on being a rookie guy doing it. And, hopefully I'll live to learn. Woo! I'm gonna finish cleaning up what I got right now, and we'll get back to you. Alright guys, see if I get the vibe here a little better. So we got them installed. We got some stuff cleaned up. There's some bees on the ground around it and still inside there, but I got them in front of the hives, and hopefully they'll smell the queen and they'll go on in. If not, it's a small percentage, it's not a whole lot. I'd like to have everyone in there, but that's just me. Anyway, we got 5 days. This queen holder does not have any candy in it, so you had to leave it so they could actually feed her. So hopefully in 3 to 5 days, depends on the weather, that's what we're going to look for, is a less windy day and warm. Come out and we'll release her. We'll pull the little cork out and let her go. So we'll do that, and we'll show you that when we get to that time. Like I say, it's 3 to 5 days. It is going to get down into the 30s, upper 20s, a couple nights. The rest of them are going to be closer to 40, so the freezing won't be as bad. Excuse me. But it's always an adventure, and I'm crossing my fingers that I've learned a lot more knowledge and figuring out how to do these things, talking to people, knowledge of the people around you, and take some knowledge of other people in different areas, but take it with a grain of salt. You have to really adjust to your area. And unfortunately, I know several people that do bees up here, and it was a horrible year for.
We all lost them.
Yeah, a lot of hives got lost, unfortunately, because our winter started really early and was really cold for a long time. A lot of sub-zero, -21 scenarios.
A lot of wind.
Yeah, and a lot of wind. So, like I said, this year, 5 days that I'll probably switch out. I'm hoping I can do the sugar water feeders. Depends on the weather, what it says. Really, I got a feeling I'll probably go with the candy probably for most of May, because we'll probably get another big snow.
Yell at the dog.
Vern, come on, buddy. Vern. You know, last year when it was on Mother's Day, you couldn't see the roads at all. The year before, it was Memorial Weekend, and we got 28 inches of snow. So I'm not fooling myself. We're not in spring. We're in whatever you want to call this type of spring winter, but we are going to get hammered with snow again before.
We call it false spring.
Yeah, fall spring. There we go. Before the real summer / spring is going through. So.
But this is when the bees come, so this is what you gotta do.
We have no choice. We got to get them now, and we can't put them in a shed or anything like that. You really want the bees where they're going to be. You don't want to move them very much, because they kind of do homing beacons of where they get back to and things of that nature. So anyway, another fun and exciting thing. I'm going to come up here, like I say, and feed them more often. We're going to feed them all summer long, sugar water.
No matter what the little flowers look like.
And the pollen patties, I got 3 times the amount I got last year. So I'm gonna put this, we're gonna give them everything we got. My biggest problem is I hope they don't come out looking like bumblebees. You know, roly-poly guys about this big and can't fly. So, but we're gonna do, I really want this. We're gonna have the greenhouses are going. The neighbors all got theirs up. We're building, you know, another one here before long. Get ours all set up. I need the pollinators. I have starting to see some of the little wildflowers pop up, but like I said, with the snow most likely coming in, it will end up dying, the little flowers. So, but it's always exciting living up in the mountains at this high up, because you just never know what's going to happen. You have to prepare for the worst all the time, and the days you get that are nice, you enjoy them, but don't take it for granted. You've got to really be prepared that, hey, it's going to be 65 degrees with 5-mile-an-hour winds today, and it's going to be 42 degrees the next day with 45-mile-an-hour winds, and overnight it's going to drop down into the teens. You just have to plan that way as you go along, especially through May, and then after May you're in pretty good shape. But yeah, so and then you got a few months of that, and then you keep going, and you know, about mid-October, be prepared for the snow to be coming back. Normally our poor guys at Halloween, they're normally doing it when it's snowing, and they're wearing heavy coats and stuff like that, because it is cold and it is snowing. It has the last 2 or 3 years. Can't remember before that, but it has definitely been snowing every year at Halloween. And this last year, normally the snow comes in and it's gone in a few days. Last year it did not do that. Snow came down, it snowed again, and it stayed cold enough the snow never melted. It just stuck around until, gosh, what?
This was January sometime before we could see the ground.
Yeah, so, and then we got hammered again. So anyway, I hope you like this content, and we can help you out on your journey. We're not truly a homesteaders, but we are a farm-to-table place. We do grow and eat our own food. We also sell, but I'm really hoping to be able to give you some detailed information. I think that's what some of my guys out there on the channel are doing, is they give you good general information, but they don't give you a lot of detailed information, and I want to give you detailed information. Please, if you need to know more about a project or anything like that, send us a comment. We'll answer them. We love to hear from you guys. So once again, I can't say it enough, we really need more subscribers. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed with us so far. I think the last time I checked, we were like 183. But we really need a lot more of those. Give us all the thumbs ups you can give us. Comments are wonderful. Hit that notification bell. And we will see you next time from Farming Up the Hill.